Hey, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you've never been here. I am Ash420 if you want to get specific with it. But today I thought that we could just hang out together, chill, do a couple of things, you know, here and there, but most of all, just chill. So I've got what I need here. I'm so sorry, guys. I know that YouTube has gotten crazy. Like, age restrictions are all over the place. Like, they're AI baby. AI is like, boop, I caught you, boop, I caught you, boop, I caught you. And these humans are like, humans behind the scenes can't keep up, and these AI are just like taking us down. Like, it's over with. So unfortunately, I am going to attempt to not get an age restriction on this video, because that way it enables you to watch this video without having to log in, or if your account is limited or whatever it's called, then you don't actually have to show them your ID. Which, I don't know about you, but I have a couple of YouTube accounts because I do this, you know, in a couple of different ways. I also have a gaming account, but one of my accounts actually currently is limited, or whatever it is called, to where I can't watch age-restricted videos. It wants my ID, and I refuse to do that, so I just can't watch videos on that channel, and it makes me think about that a lot. Like, I don't want there to be videos that you guys can't access, so we're gonna try and be a little more discreet. But this is that channel, okay? We will always be doing that, you know, even if I'm not telling you, even if I'm not specifically showing you, I will attempt to see what I can get away with. But ultimately, no, Ash is always lifted. Okay, cool. All right, cheers. You know, in my last video, I showed you guys my green hair, but this is it in this lighting. Oh boy, that was kind of a lot. Ooh, ow, that's hot. Really hot, damn. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I sat down to record today. Today I had intended on recording me making the knockoff cat Legos that I had gotten like last year now. It's been months. I've been putting it off just because I've honestly had a million other video ideas that I wanted to do, so I wasn't like really too focused on doing that necessarily. So, but I pulled it out and I literally got like started on it. Honestly, like I was literally just recording it. Sorry if you can hear coughing. Again, this is a household in which we all stay lifted. I sat down to build it, and I pulled out pack number 1. It's like 1 of 7, and there were so many pieces, and it wouldn't have even been a problem if the pieces were like decent sized pieces, but like the pieces were so tiny that like I couldn't even get a grip to hold them. Like, some of them were literal like flecks, like so tiny, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. And I realized that project is and it's probably something I'm gonna like want to sit in front of a TV and like watch like a marathon of something and do, because yeah, no, that's gonna take, honestly, probably not be able to do it just in one sitting. One setting. Let me know. I don't know, that sounded weird. Anyways, unfortunately, we didn't do it. I ended up putting it all back in the bag because I got a bunch of the pieces separated, and then I just kept dropping them, and then I kept having to get down on the floor and look for them, and they were so tiny, and I was just getting so frustrated. And I was like, you know what? One thing that I have learned about recording for YouTube is that if you are recording in the process, you are getting frustrated, that video is no longer going to be good. It's not going to be like an enjoyable video for you guys because I'm going to be frustrated, you know? And how are you going to feel on the other side if you're having to sit there, watch me get frustrated? Like, it's not going to be a chill, cool, fun time for you, and I don't want to do that to you. So I am very aware that I was just waving my cereal bowl. Does that work? I was waving my cereal bowl around, and I don't know if that is gonna flag anything. I'll be really upset if I did this entire time. Also, this sweater, very good, right? Oh, what if it could flag something as simple as the neon sign? Ugh, can you imagine? I don't know what I would do. Honestly, like this is actually incredibly sad, you guys. I'm not liking this at all. And I don't know what to do. Like, my original plan was just to continue as I was, but then I realized, like, the difference, you know, between the videos that get age restricted and the ones that don't. And like, I not only want you guys to be able to see the videos, but I want other people to be able to find them as well, you know? I want to build a little community of people that we can all hang out. Like, maybe I've been thinking about streaming. I made a Twitch account, but I don't want to give up on YouTube. I don't. I'm really enjoying this, but I don't know, how am I supposed, like, I don't want to be invisible in terms of being able to find anything that I do, you know? So I'm kind of at a loss as to like where I'm supposed to go from here, you know? I guess we'll just try to keep up, you know, try to keep evolving as the internet is evolving, and things just aren't going to be the same, unfortunately. But I am thinking that, like, maybe if I miss, like, the kind of one-on-one, like, you know, together, I can't even fucking say it, you know, maybe at some point I will start streaming. That way we can be a little more open about what we're saying, because I'm pretty sure that Twitch doesn't have very many restrictions regarding that. So I think that could be a good idea. But this bowl, this cereal bowl, is looking good. So how do I say this? You ever inhale incorrectly? And then you swallow the smoke while you're, you know, choo choo. You're the dog. Wow, he's going crazy. That's Mars. He's been something else this year. Got him out there chasing all the deer. I live like in a rural area, so like a lot of like nature, woods, you know, and with that comes animals, right? And you may say, oh yeah, yes, and also heartbreak literally every single day, because the reality of life, you know? So you can't really get attached to anything out here. which is unfortunate. And I'm not referring to dogs, like obviously he's fine, he's good. I'm referring to the animals he's currently chasing around, probably. I think he might be barking at the train, but I caught him not long ago chasing deer. There's been so many animals in the yard lately. There was this skunk. I've seen him 3 days in a row. Oh no. Well, that's a little concerning. I hope he's not messing with the skunk, because that would not be great. But anyways, I don't know if you live rurally, but let me give you a little taste, because you see a lot of animals. In this area, I see deer, skunks, coyotes. Sorry, I can't tell if I'm hearing something outside now, or I'm hearing the TV in the other room. I can't tell. But what'd I say? Coyotes? Did I say coyotes? Yeah. There's like obviously like, you know, normal stuff like freaking snakes and frogs and, you know, that stuff. But deer are an everyday thing for sure. There's a lot of people also around here that they do let their cats out. A lot of people around this area have like actually outdoor cats. So yeah, like I said, the reality of life is really sad. It's really unfortunate. It's really hard to deal with. Like, I love being out here because I love nature, and I think that it's so beautiful to look out my kitchen window at the pond and I can see like the ducks, and a part of me is like, oh, that is so beautiful. I love that so much. Like, yes, please stay forever. And then another part of me is like, please leave. Please leave, because I've seen some things. And I don't like, it's really, really hard to, it's really hard to see. It really is to see somebody like not care for the lives of animals. Like, I'm so sorry. This is super graphic. Please skip ahead like 10 seconds if you don't want to hear this. But I walked outside and saw a pile of ducks. We can move on. Also, I'm right next to like a main road, not too far from it. So like, even on the back road, so you see, you know, animals, things get hit all the time. Like, there's not a single day that goes by that I'm not like looking away and having to pretend that I didn't just see what I saw. You know, it's pretty brutal. And since we're back like in the country, you know, nobody's maintaining any of these roads. So basically those animals just stay there, and, you know, eventually, not very long, you'll just kind of see vultures, you know, come in and they'll do their job. But it's kind of brutal to live out here if you love animals. Like, it's great to see them, but it's also like we've got cows across the street. Yeah, the neighbor has cows. Pet cows? No. No. It's so hard. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry, but like, I just have to put it out of my mind, pretend it's not happening. I need to like, you guys, listen, this might sound like super, I don't know, hippie or something. I don't know. I need to stop judging myself before I say things and just let them be. Have you guys tried like breath work? I don't know what that's called, what it's called specifically, but like almost like a meditation where you're like sitting somewhere and you're like really focusing on your breathing, like taking really deep breaths and like paying really close attention and like breathing in and like holding it and breathing out. And like I've been doing that recently. I don't know. I've been recently trying to like self-care a little bit more and like be more intentional on like slow with the things that I'm doing. And like I like to take a really long bath and have some bath salts and sometimes some bubbles and some like smelly good candles, and like I'll use like face masks and creams and stuff, and like I just keep adding extra things to that. I think that I'm gonna get like a sound machine soon, because I think it'd be really nice to like do all of that while relaxing and also like kind of meditating in a way. So I don't know if I should get some like sound bowls. You ever heard of sound bowls? Oh my god, they're amazing. Or like if I want like white noise, or I'm not sure exactly what kind of sounds that I want for it yet, but I don't know. My point is that I just want to be like more in tune with like not just my body but with like nature and stuff, and like wanna go outside more and just, I don't know, it's just breathing. There's something about breathing and like paying really close attention to it that like it really calms me down. It really slows things down for me. I don't realize how quickly, like how short my breaths are normally. Oh man, that's another thing. Sometimes your deep breaths aren't even as deep as they really should be. Like you got to train your lungs almost. Like you got to take a whole bunch of deep breaths. You got to work up to it. It's almost like it's a muscle. You got to, it's crazy, but like it's true. And when you get to the point where you're actually like breathing clearly and deep and stuff, like it feels so good. It does. And it like calms you down so much. I don't know what's going on with my lipstick, but it's like peeling off, so ignore that, please. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna preface this with saying, you don't have to believe in anything, right? Nobody's telling you what you do have to believe in, what you don't have to believe in. Some things can just be for fun, okay? So I went onto Etsy a while back and I was looking at art initially, and I found this person that made these like absolutely like, personally for me, like beautiful. I love it. It's like, you ever watched a Tim Burton movie, like Corpse Bride, or you know how like the characters are like long and lanky and like the, you know what I mean, right? This artist does art that feels like that to me, and they also do like creepy doll pictures that they draw, and it's just, I love it. I absolutely love this person. And I followed their Etsy and they released tarot cards. So these are the tarot cards. They are called Mystic Misfits. And sometimes I just like to go through these and like shuffle through and pick a random card that, I don't know, calls out to me. I know how that sounds. Again, I hear that I'm judging myself, and like maybe you're not even judging me. We could all just be chill here, you know? But it's hard for me because there's something about these cards that like, there's an energy in them. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't. When I touch these cards, it almost feels electric. I feel like my body is like charging from holding the cards. Like there's this weird energy that like flows through me, and it's almost like ashes lifted. Maybe it's that. I don't fucking know. But it's happened for a long time. Ever since I got these cards, I felt like a connection to them. And I like to just occasionally, I'll shuffle through. There's like a bunch of them. I'll shuffle through and I'll just pick one. And then I, first off, look at the beautiful art because it's awesome. It's beautiful. But then I get this little booklet here, and it will tell me what each card means. So I did just realize that I actually dropped a card. I looked down to pick up that booklet and realized that there was a card on the floor, which means something in tarot reading. If you did not know, if you drop a card, that means that that card specifically chose you. So this is the card that just fell to the floor. It's card 20, the Protector. Let's see what this one means. I'm a little nervous because whenever the cards do that, like, it's usually because they've been waiting to tell you something. And okay. I think that's kind of obvious, I guess. The Protector offers strength and protection. She is grounded and dependable, meaning stability, strength, protection, barriers, power, and dependable. Interesting. See, and what's also interesting about this is that I've never done readings while also connecting with another person like this. So while that card may have dropped, maybe it was for you. Maybe that was your reading. I don't know. I'm gonna do a little shuffle here. I'm gonna try not to bend them any more than they are because I've had them in my desk drawer. And I guess I put something on top of them because they're a little bit bent, which makes me very sad. I wonder if I can bend them back the other way without hurting them. I have no idea. Okay, so this is what I normally do. I just sprawl the cards out like this. Typically, first, what happens is I will feel an energy in either my right or left hand, which tells me which side of the deck I should choose. Right now, for whatever reason, my left hand is like, it's like vibrating. So I know that something in this hand is the card that we're meant to choose. So I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna split it in half. And I'm gonna wait for the same thing again. I'm gonna wait for a hand to feel a certain way so I know where to split the deck. And I just keep having it until we figure out which card it is. I still feel it in the left. We're narrowing it down. Ooh, right there in the center. Right there in the center. I can feel that. I have no idea if this is my reading or yours, so we're going to find out together. Fool. I'm not sure I've ever actually pulled this card before. That's interesting. But I know for sure that this is the card that they're intending for me to pick because my hand is literally tingling. My fingertips feel so strange right now. My hand is like, I don't even know if you can see that. My hand is shaking. I don't know why. There's something about this card. All right, number 11. The Fool can often be an enemy to herself. Though innocent and bright, judgment can be clouded with irrationality and impulsiveness. Words are innocence, potential, creativity, dreamer, impractical, irrational, emotions, folly, and vanity. To me, that it's we were just talking about how, I was judging myself. I literally just said that like I think twice now I've said, you know, I'm judging myself as I'm speaking, and this literally says the fool can often be an enemy to herself. Judgment can be clouded with irrationality or impulsiveness, with, you know, whatever that means. But that is a little bit weird. It is a little bit weird. But maybe it also could mean something to you. So I love these cards so much. I want to go through them with you really quickly because I actually want to show you the art on it because it's actually so beautiful. So come here, come a little bit closer. Come here, come here, come here. Okay. The Fool. Wow. Bird. I like this one. Ooh, that's actually really cool. I like that a lot. Aren't those so cute? So, again, that is Mystic Misfits. Mystic with an I and Misfits with an I. On Etsy if you want to check them out. I know that they've actually come out with a couple different variations of this now, and again they also do art that's just like this, so definitely check them out if that's something that you're interested in. It's something that I love personally. It's like totally like my style. I love Tim Burton. Oh my god, like Corpse Bride, Nightmare Before Christmas. I got the hiccups. Okay. Cheers. Well, sorry for talking your ear off. I hope that you had a good time, though. Right? Thank you so much for subscribing if you are. And if you aren't, then maybe consider it. I don't even know what to say, guys. Like, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for being here all the time, hanging out with me. I'm trying to compose myself. That was a really big one. Alright, again, thank you so much for being here, you guys. I appreciate you. I love you so much. And I will see you again in just a few days. Bye.